After about 8 hours of sleep, I try to wake up at or before 9 every morning. Another snowy day calls for some early morning music. Implementing calf raises during your morning routine is a great way to overload your calves for the week. This is the first week of my life where I'm trying intermittent fasting. Now that I train for calisthenics skills and eventually freestyle, my goal is to drop to 165 pounds or even less. To help cope with the morning hunger, I make some hot tea. Currently, I'm 175 pounds in the morning, but many would say I look way skinnier. I always start the morning off with either water, a shake, vitamins, or all three. To fulfill my 16-hour fast and 8-hour eating window, I touch up on some group assignments and schoolwork before starting my fasted workout. Today, we're going to be training for the front lever, one of my favorite training days. A foam roller is crucial for skill training since it loosens up spots in your body that you can't normally fix yourself. Always spend at least 15 minutes warming up before your workouts. For the first set, I'm attempting my max front lever hold and breaking into my best progression, which is the halfway hold. I go down slowly to the parallel position and try my best to go back up, implementing negative and dynamic movements in one set. I continue with halfway holds for more time under tension during my workouts. My next set is retracted scapula pull-ups with the 45-pound kettlebell. The main point of this exercise is to strengthen my lat and shoulder blades and really focus on trying to keep that semi-retracted position. Because I am starting to cut weight, I will start implementing more weighted sets into my routines so I don't lose most of my muscle size. Here we have tuck front lever with the ankle weights, another new and great exercise addition to my schedule, helping me strengthen my entire upper body. I finish off this day with assisted front lever pull-ups and tuck front lever pull-ups on the rings, giving me a nice bicep and back pump. My first meal after my workout happens around 12:30, fulfilling my fasting schedule. Not going to lie, this first couple of days were very hard for me, but as each day goes on, it gets easier to work out on an empty stomach. For breakfast, we have one of my favorite and most convenient meals, which is microwaved oats. Add 1 scoop of protein powder, fruits, granola, hemp seeds, chia seeds, and mix. Total calories ended up being 540 with about 36 grams of protein. Next up, we are going to be cooking vegan burgers high in protein to fulfill your muscle building needs. Take your beans and chickpeas and drain them fully without dropping the net. The secret here to make the burgers non-mushy is to toast or bake the beans and chickpeas before mixing them together with everything. Grab your peppers, garlic, and onion and saute it if you want to add some base flavor for the burgers. Mix the beans with the base. Add some sweet potatoes. Tomato paste or ketchup is going to be used to bind the ingredients together. Oats and 2 eggs. Mix well and you should end up with something like this. Put it into your oven and you can add cheese if you'd like. This is going to be a calorie estimate, and with all the ingredients in this meal, there was about 1,000, but for me it was probably around 650 because I had 3 patties. After that, I grabbed some tuna, added a tablespoon of mayo, and mixed. Clean protein with a side of bread ended up being 440 calories with about 43 grams of protein. I ended off my day with a protein bar, and the total estimated calories for Monday was around 2,000. Moving on to Tuesday, another fasted workout, we are working on our tuck planche and handstand. I'm also adding some V-sit holds in there to keep that mobility. As you see, the transition into the handstand is still not there, but we're working on it. I move on to wall-assisted handstand push-ups for shoulder strength, and then dropping my legs down to try and form a 90-degree angle. This is great for pelvic awareness in the handstand. I moved on to protracted pseudo push-ups on the medicine ball for less stability. I had to drop the ball since I was losing that protraction. I also did full range of motion push-ups, pushing up from the center of my gravity, great for shoulder strength. Moving on to pike push-ups for more strength work. A new exercise I started implementing is weighted ring dips with the 45-pound kettle, with compression tucks at the end. This exercise is also going to help me keep my size, and the compression at the end will help with my straight arm strength. Finish off with 10 bodyweight dips and a max out compression hold. It is again around 12:30 and I decide to have a breakfast quesadilla for today. Add some ham and onions into your pan. 3 eggs, scramble, add them to the tortilla and cover it with a weight. I also add my detox shake to this breakfast, making this come around to about 750 calories with about 36 grams of protein. This one was really delicious. My second meal came out to be grilled pork chops with a side of halushki, which are basically Slovakian dumplings. A good source of carbs and proteins in this meal, ending up to be around 530 calories. My last meal of the day is 2 pieces of toasted bread with peanut butter and a protein shake on the side. Trying to minimize my sugar consumption, Tuesday's total calories comes out to be around 1,849 calories. Wednesday is leg day, and I know you guys always tell me that I don't do legs, but they are simply not my priority because it hinders skill training, but I found a way around that. So I start off with the kettlebell squats and I superset that with the exercise that can be used to benefit your front lever if you are training for it, and that is single leg hip thrusts. This is great for your hip and glutes since they are activated in the same half position as the front lever. A great lower body exercise you guys should try out. Next up, we have single leg deadlifts, and this targets the majority of your hamstrings and calves and focuses on stability. If you find yourself falling to one side, use your other foot for assistance, as I did. I superset this with a weighted glute bridge hold, another killer exercise for your lower back, glutes, quads, and hamstrings. You can even move your hands forward to simulate the front lever position. I finished off this calisthenics leg day with single arm deadlifts and a weighted calf raise superset. For my Cali athletes, find a way to train legs that will also transfer to your skill training if those are your goals. For breakfast, I had leftover halushki, so I decided to add 3 pieces of ham into it with 2 eggs on the side. A pretty hefty plate, so I estimated this meal to be around 520 calories with about 36 grams of protein. For lunch, I had the typical Gains meal, which is quinoa with chicken and broccoli, coming in at around 450 calories. I end off the day by eating canned sardines and 2 pieces of bread, ending off the day with about 1,850 calories. Thursday was a rest day, and make sure to take at least 1 full non-active rest day a week to recharge. Now Friday, if I have the opportunity, I try to freestyle, but since the weather is pretty cold and I don't have direct access to a freestyle gym, I started doing a mobility and handstand day to truly get my body ready for the upcoming week and any new goals that I plan to achieve in 2021. Having an overall mobile and flexible body will not only help you with your calisthenics journey, but will also make daily life overall better, since I don't have to deal with any nuisance pains and stiffness. I would suggest all of you to work on your mobility because it doesn't take long and the benefits are superb. Now, this handstand practice workout was taken from Gab Santurno, one of the best teachers for mobility, handstand, and calisthenics on YouTube. I tried to hold this 90-degree L position and it was relatively difficult. The pelvic alignment really makes you aware of how your body is positioned, helping you with the banana back on your handstand. Continue with back to wall handstand kick-ups, trying to make sure my foot leaves the wall, and of course I end up with stomach to wall handstand holds, really engaging my upper body and being aware of my body position. I finish off with tricep extensions on my bed because all of the skill training doesn't effectively train your arms, so maintaining some size in the arms is beneficial. So Friday of that week, I was not able to record what I ate, but I had my basic meals, which is the oatmeal in the morning, a big protein and carb meal in the evening, and then some snacks at the end, or even the basic 2 slices of bread with some kind of protein. As you see, I eat a lot of carbs and I eat a lot of protein, and that's how I schedule my weekly diet routine. As for training, as you see, I mainly focus on the skill parts of calisthenics, but I try to keep those dynamic movements such as the weighted pull-ups or the weighted ring dips and even the tricep extensions to keep that size so I don't look skinny. My calisthenics goals have changed, and I hope you saw how my routine goes and plays out during the week, so you could set up something that works best for you, whether you're working or you have some free time. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.